Hey guys, welcome to DIY Crafts. In this video, I'll show you how to crochet these beautiful leaf appliques. So let's get started. For this, I'm using 4-ply green color yarn and a crochet hook of size 2.5 mm. Let's begin with a slip knot and chain 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the 7th one. Now let's start making row 1. For this, skip the first chain from the hook and make single stitch in each of the next 5 stitches. That's the second single stitch, third, fourth and the 5th one. Now in the last chain, make 3 single stitches. Now mark the middle stitch with the help of a stitch marker. Now let's continue to make row 1. Make single stitch in next 3 stitches. That's the first single stitch, second and the third one. So this completes row 1. You can see a small step difference. We are going to leave the next stitches. Now chain 1 and turn your work. Let's start making round 2. Make 4 single stitches. That's the first one, the second single stitch, third one and the 4th one. Now we have reached this stitch marker, that means the center of the leaf. So remove the stitch marker. Now make 3 single stitches into the same stitch. Again, mark the middle stitch with the help of a stitch marker. If you can identify the middle stitch, then no need to use the stitch marker anymore. But for better understanding, I'm putting this. Let's continue to make the second row. Make the last 4 single stitches on the other side. That's the second one, third one and the 4th one. This completes the second row. You can check the level of the petals from the other side. Now chain 1 and turn your work. Let's start making round 3. Make 5 single stitches. That's the third one, 4th one and the 5th one. Now we have reached the stitch marker. That's the center point. Take out the stitch marker and make 3 single stitches in that center. That's the first one, second and the third one. Now continue to make the third row. That's 1, 2 and the third one. This completes the third row. Now chain 1 and turn your work. Let's start making 4th row. Make 4 single stitches until you reach the center. That's the third one and this is the 4th one. Now we have reached the center stitch. So make 3 single stitches into it. Now make 1 single stitch in each of the next 4 stitches. That's the first one, second, third and the 4th one. This completes 4th row. Now let's start making 5th row. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now make 1 single stitch in each of the next 5 stitches. That's the third one, 4th and the 5th one. Now we have reached the middle stitch. Make 3 single stitches into the center. That's the second one, and now make the third one. If needed, you can mark the middle stitch. Let's continue. Make the single stitches. That's the second one, and this is the third single stitch. This completes the 5th row. Now let's start making 6th row. For this, chain 1 and turn your work. Make 4 single stitches. That's the second one, third one, and the 4th one. Now we have reached the center stitch. That's the stitch marker place. So remove the stitch marker and make 3 single stitches into the center. Put the stitch marker back into the second stitch to mark the middle place. This is the place where we will work the stem. Now make the last 4 single stitches. 1 stitch is already done. So make the second one, third, and the 4th one. Completes the 6th row. Now make the last row, chain 1 and turn your work. Make 5 single stitches. That's the second one, third, 4th, and the 5th one. Now we have reached the center point. Here is the place we will work a leaf. So remove the stitch marker and make 1 single stitch in that place. Now make chain 4. Leave the first chain from the hook and make single crochet in next 3 chains. That's the first one, second, and the third one. Now make single crochet into the same stitch in the base. This forms the stem. You can see the shape of it. Now slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 1 and fasten off. Trim the end by leaving a long tail. This helps to attach the applique to baby dresses or handbags or any other crochet projects. This completes the crochet leaf. You can add them to crochet project as appliques or repeat the same pattern with thread to make them as a beautiful keychains or earrings. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Do give it a try and let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. See you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, share it and subscribe to DIY Crafts.